I cut it off. So it's like, niggas don't give a fuck.
Welcome back, guys. This is Issa, your boy, and we back for another video. Today, I know I always say this, but this time I'm dead serious. This is a serious topic, and I can't believe this is actually happening. Like, this is like actually one of the fears that I have that this could happen to me. But, you know, this topic we talk about today, apparently there's this one, there's a trans woman in Miami who is exposing people after, meeting with them, linking with them, or whatever it is. And the way she does it, like, I guess she takes videos of him, of them together. But the most crazy part about this story is that when she's linking with these people, they don't know. She doesn't tell them that she's trans, that she was born a man prior. But let's get into this video. But before we get into that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if y'all like content like this. But man, this is crazy, all right? This is so crazy. Like, who could have ever expected this? Like, not me personally, like, but this is crazy, This is like some like fears that people be having, like this is a fear that a lot of people have. But this girl, she's making it, I guess she's doing it. But anyways, let's talk about, let's see what is going on here. So this is the clip. She was on Instagram Live talking to people, I guess. And they were asking her about what she did. So here we go. Let's see.
You posted, did they know you was a tranny? Was you honest with them or you wasn't honest with them? No, when I got my shit removed, I ain't need to feel, oh, you feel like you didn't need to tell nobody? That's not your place. I cut it off. So it's like, niggas don't give a fuck. Like, niggas fucking like.
Hold on. Okay. So let's get started. So first, the lady asked her, when you're meeting with these guys, after you cut your man parts out, did you tell them that you used to be a, like, that you cut the pieces off, that you have pieces that you cut off? She's like, no, I don't like, no, why would I need to do that? It's like, why would I need to do that? I'm like, hold on. Why do I have to tell? Like, and this is where, like, all like progressive. I mean, I'm like, what people do in their own homes, like in their own private situations, whatever people do, that's their business. Like, if you wanna be a woman, you wanna be a man, if you're a girl, you like girls. If you're and if you're a guy, you like guys. Whatever you do, it's not my business, right? Whatever you choose to do in life is none of my business. But like, whatever you choose to do with me, that's my business. Because if you're trying to do something with me, I need to know anything that could potentially make me not want to do that thing that you want me to do with you. Especially when it comes to any sexual activities, because like, that's crazy, like, that's so insane, like, that you could just change your sex, right? And then go meet guys that are straight, that like girls, most likely that were born female. If you're a straight guy, most likely you do not like, you don't want any person that were prior, that was a man prior, So if you're meeting straight guys and you're not telling them that you was transgender, and then you have sexual intercourse, that's crazy. And the fact that she said, like, I don't think they care to know. Let me play it back, because I might have misheard. Let me play it back for you guys, all right?
Nobody, that's not your place. I cut it off. So it's like, niggas don't give a fuck. Like, niggas fucking.
She's like, niggas don't give a fuck. No, listen. Niggas give a fuck, okay? On behalf of all the niggas in the world, I have yet to see any nigga that don't give a fuck to know what they getting into. You feel me? Even if they like that, even if they like trans women, they still want to know that you trans. You feel me? Like, that's still something they want to know, that they like that you're trans. If they choose to do that afterwards, after you tell them, that's their choice. But you need to give them a choice, because what do the progressive people always talk about? It's all about choice, right? It's all about choice. It's, you have the right to choose, right? Right? Isn't that what, like, the talk is always, you have a choice? But when you take that choice away from us by not, like, by withholding information that is pertinent on the decisions that we're making, That's you robbing us of our choice. You know, in my opinion, I feel like she should be in jail because I feel like that's a crime. That's not even borderline. That is, to me, in my opinion, I feel like that's assault. You feel me? That's the R word. If you do that to somebody and they didn't know you was something, and maybe they wouldn't have done it if they knew that. That's that's rape. That's assault. You feel me? So I feel like she need to be locked up. Cause some people like they might take it in a way, like you might do something to them, like you might do that with them, right? And then like you might do that with them, and then like you expose them, and they didn't know, right? Now they liable to, like, they could like they could get depressed, because people gonna clown them. Like nobody ever takes man's problems serious, so people's gonna clown them. uh they're gonna be depressed. Family, they're gonna feel like all sorts of embarrassment. They might liable to like go off the stuff. They might, you feel me, they might do something to themselves. But let's see.
Like what? Like, I get what you're saying. I know.
And this lady, she talking about, I get what you say. No, 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 no. You should not be getting what she say. Because what do you mean? Nah, hell no.
I ain't in a relationship with these niggas. These niggas
talking about I'm not in a relationship with these niggas. I know I keep pausing this, but this is crazy. She's like, I don't have to tell them anything because I'm not in no relationship with them. So if you're gonna have sex with somebody and you had an STD, for example, right? Okay. This is just an example. If you were going to have sex with somebody and you had an STD, because you're not going to be in a relationship with them, you don't have to tell them? You don't think that's criminal? You don't think somebody should do time for that? Because if they knew that you had an STD, then it's their choice if they still want to have sex with you, right? But if you don't tell them you had an STD, then you robbing them of that choice. So if they catch something, right, you going to jail. That's a crime. I feel like if you made a choice to make altercations to your body, I feel like you need to tell the partner that you're going to be doing activities with that you made such changes to your body. If they choose to proceed with you after knowing that information, great. And if they choose not to proceed with you, that's also great. It's their choice, right? But if you rob that choice away from them, I feel like that should be a crime and should be locked up. Why? Because some people, they have their religious beliefs, and some people believe, they have religious beliefs, and you're like, that's at that point, that's a hate crime because you literally like force them to do an act that's against their beliefs, right? You trick them into doing an act that's against their belief, right? So it goes hand in hand. Like you can't just say, oh, it don't matter. Like no niggas don't care. Like what?
I'm trying to spend the rest of their life with me. We just trying to hit in credit. Why the fuck I'm gonna sit here and say some dumb shit like, oh yeah, this is like what? Like that don't nigga want to hear that, bullshit like that. If I was a nigga, I wouldn't even really give a fuck. If I was a nigga.
If I was, bro, don't be speaking for no niggas, bro. If you was a nigga, no. Every nigga gives a fuck. Okay? No matter what, every nigga, they give a fuck. If you was a nigga, you wouldn't give a fuck. Nah. If you was a nigga and you was going to have sex with a girl, you think it's a girl, right? You would want to know that information if they were trans. You would want to know that information. That would be some information you would like to take into in the calculations based on whether you're gonna do that activity or not. Like I said earlier, I have this fear. It might be irrational, but I have this fear that I might meet somebody on a dating app, and they're not gonna be honest with me, and then I'm gonna engage in activities with them, right? And then later on, they're gonna be like, "Ha, nigga, I got you, bro." That shit would break my heart. You feel me? If that ever happened to me, I'll probably die. I ain't even gonna hold you, okay? But like, that's how it is. Some people, it's serious. Like, some people, again, it always go back to like, people need to be able to have a choice. You feel me? But look, listen, yo, I'm about to call my friend. I hope he picks up, cause this I gotta talk to somebody about this. I'm gonna put him on speaker so y'all can hear this. But hopefully he pick up. Let's see. I ain't never does this. If he could be here, he would. But I hope y'all hear this. He ain't gonna pick up. He ain't gonna pick up? That's crazy. Maybe he'll call me back. Man. I think it picked up and I hung up. Okay, he called back. Yo. What's up, man? I'm making a video for YouTube, bro, but I got something crazy to tell you, bro. Like I'm reacting to this video, but there's this man. So like I was watching YouTube and I just saw this clip. This girl, there's a trans woman in Miami, you know, and she would like meet up with guys, you know, and do activities with them. Some of them she'd just like hang out with. Some of them she'll be like, you know, doing sexual activities with, right? But she wouldn't tell them that she was like born a man. And like the worst part about it is after she like wouldn't tell them that, she also would secretly like take pictures of them or record videos of them, and then she started exposing them on like Instagram and stuff like that online. So like, tell me what you think about that, man. Like, how would you feel, bro, if this was you, man?
No honesty.
Yeah.
Me in this position, ain't no telling what I do, to be honest, because it's wrong. To be honest, because it's not only wrong for the person getting done dirty. It's wrong for everybody else that in this world like is being deprived of like certain information.
Right.
Like because like you just can't not tell somebody something just because you feel like you shouldn't have to say it, because there's a norm now. There's normal, there's gay, bisexual, trans, all of that. You feel?
Right.
There's no normal anymore. So like you gotta let people know what you are about so they can understand you as a person.
Right.
If you take that away from somebody, if you take that choice of letting them pick whether they want to talk to you or communicate, because me personally,
right,
I have no issue with anybody, like
right,
anybody or some whatever you want to associate yourself as. I have no issue as it, but it's just me. I would like to keep my distance away from certain particular people. It's not that I hate them. It's just that like,
it's not your it's not what you're attracted to. You feel me? Those not your attractions. Right. And like you should have a choice to pick who you want to sleep with, who you want to spend time with, who you want to get together with, right? And they robbing you of that choice because they withholding information that's very important in you making that decision, right? Like
you really cannot sit there and tell somebody, oh, I feel some sort of way. I don't see how you even can tell somebody that you like them or you want to continue talking to them the whole time you hold this big secret. I feel like, to be honest, in cases like this, it's like, say like the person caught something, you feel me?
Right.
Or this person had to suffer from your negligence.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I had given the example, like, for example, like, see, like, two people meet each other, right? And then like one person got like a STD, right? And they don't tell the other person that they got an STD, right? And then they do some sexual activities, and then the other person catches that, right? This scenario to me is exactly like that, because if the person knew that the one person who they were having an STD with had an STD, like they were gonna have sexual intercourse with, had an STD, and they chose to have sex with them, that was their choice, you know? But if you rob them from that choice and they catch something, that's illegal. Like, you go to jail for that shit, you know?
Right.
Because they didn't have all that information. Maybe they wouldn't have had sex if they knew the person had an STD, you know?
You know what it is? It's just until the wrong person gets done dirty.
Right.
You know, it's just until that one person gets done dirty. Like, I don't know if it's a celebrity. I don't know. Maybe the president. You feel me?
Right.
Somebody that's not genuine with that.
Right.
Gets done dirty, because if the wrong person gets done dirty and somebody ends up dying from something like this, which I guarantee you there's probably cases like this out there. Somebody didn't know the other person was homophobic or whatever, and boom, or
right.
I'm pretty sure there's cases like them. There's stuff that you can
right, because you know, like it's a big topic. You know, like they've been talking about all like, and I be feeling for like people like that. You know, because you know, no matter what happens, you know, they still people at the end of the day, right? So when they getting murdered or like they get beat up just because they're who they are, right? Like, you know, those cases, like when somebody gets killed or just because they chose to be trans, you know, I'd be feeling sad for that. But like in cases like this, if somebody goes, like if you trick somebody into doing something with you, right? And they react in a way that is irrational, you know? You know, exactly. So like they're going to react in a some people going to react in an irrational way because maybe their belief system doesn't doesn't justify the action that they just committed. So they take actions like this too aggressive. Like that's like, you know, like way beyond like what a normal person would do. Like maybe they go insane and they do something crazy. In this scenario, are we gonna be like, oh, we have to protect this person who told a lie, who lied to multiple people, and you know, like this is actually bad for her own community, you know, because trans people, they already have it hard as it is, right? Just being who they are. A lot of people don't like them, right? They already have it as it is. But now she's actually given reason, you know, legitimacy to the people who don't like them. She's telling, like, the people who had no reason to hate them but were hating them before, now they can use her as an example. You know, they'll be like, oh, you know, we don't like trans women because they lie to us and have sex with us without telling us the truth, and then they record us and expose us to make us feel ashamed, to you know, to put us on the public space and make us look terrible to our peers and our family and all our friends, you know, like because let's say that she wasn't telling people, right? She wasn't telling people that she was trans because let's say you know, she just wanted to have sex with them and then move on, right? Like what she said, she just wanted to have sex with them and just move on, right? Then why would you be taking pictures, right? Why would you be taking pictures and videos and recording them, right? And
it's all that's that clout chasing, right?
Exactly. So she was doing this from the beginning, knowing that she was trying to do this for clout chase. It was not, oh, I just wanted to have sex with them. I mean, if she was just having sex with them without telling them, that's still bad. Like that's terrible. That's terrible.
But I would actually think this person is sick.
Right.
To be
like, cause like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, cause that's actually bringing more hate towards you and your community. What she just did. You know, now it's like I said, it's justifying a lot of people's hatred. Basically, like she's making the community look way worse, like than it actually is. Because now people are gonna have the stigma talking about, oh man, you can't trust trans women because they're not even gonna be honest with you. They can't even tell you the truth. Because I know there's probably plenty of dudes out here that wouldn't mind having sex with trans women, right? If knowingly they wouldn't mind having sex with trans women. So why do you have to go out of your way to lie to people who don't? You know?
Yep.
Like that's the crazy part. Like,
you know what I would say at
this
point, like I said, at this point, this person is sick. Like, because you just, I mean, that's one thing, you doing it and you looking for happiness or something.
Right.
Or you're looking for a relationship where you're accepted or something, but you're basically saying out of hate that you're not going to be accepted. You knowing you're not going to be accepted for who you are, you're going to go do things with people and not let them know. I mean, you probably like ask that. I wonder, like, before, like you did what you did you ask them if they had a problem with people like you know, like
right,
your community, like where's all this coming from? Like,
right, like where's, like, it's like, to me it's more of self-hate in my opinion, because like if you really liked yourself and you wanted to, like, you actually, you know, like who you were, you would look for people who like you for you, not for what, for lying, you know.
People who don't even like you. You're basically what do they call it when
identity crisis.
Knows they're basically when someone is preying on people who don't know, like,
Yeah,
you know,
a predator. It's a predator, right? She's a predator. And she needs, like, in my opinion, you know, a lot of people are taking this as a joke for the guys that are going through this, the people who were that were assaulted, which is exactly what happened. They were, you know, you know, they were abused. Like, you know, that's abuse because she, you know, she deceived them, you know. That's all, like, that's all. She did that to every single person, and then record them without their consent, right? She record them without their consent. So, and then
blackmail too.
Right. Exactly. Because now she's like, everybody who was online, we're getting posted online. They have to go through that with, like, you don't know how their families reacted to this. They don't know. You don't know how they're gonna react. I wouldn't be surprised. In my honest opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if some people went and you know, I forgot the word. How you say it? Because you can't say, you know, they end, like, you know, they ended themselves. I wouldn't be surprised. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if they did that.
But listen, because that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta understand. Like you cannot love yourself if you over here hiding something. But I don't
that
know.
You should be proud of, right? Because if you went through the whole process, bro, if it was me, right? Let's say I chose to be a woman, right? I went and I did the sex change, bro. I'm gonna be putting that shit in pride, like, oh man, you know, I'll be like, cause you know, I'm Issa, right? So if I was a girl, I'll probably be Isha, you know, just change one letter. You feel me? I'll be like, yeah, queen, you feel me? I'm gonna let the whole world know, cause that's something you should be proud of. You went through the whole process.
This is self-hate.
Right.
This is a whole self-hate. This is a whole lot of deceiving, lying, and getting people out of their comfort zone. This could lead to a lot of things. This
right.
Could lead to people.
Hate crimes could be on the rise, you know. Just because of this, some people who wanted a reason, they're gonna use this as an excuse, you know, and that puts all the other trans people in danger because you wanted to do some shady shit, you know. People, some transgender people who are minding their own business, living their true life, you know. Now they gotta look behind their back because you went and did some stupid shit, you know, exposing people without exposing people and then putting all their business online without even them knowing that you were trans. Like, it'll be different. Like,
I'll tell you one thing. Mm-hmm. This sound, like I said, this sound like a bad case of clout chasing.
Bruh.
Or if it wasn't clout chasing, it was extortion.
Bro, I swear. And then they didn't pay up, so she like posted that shit online. I swear to God, that's probably what it was, bro. Cause like I never did understood that exposing shit, bro.
I cannot think of any other reason why somebody would go out their way to do something like this if they're not making any money out of it. If it's not bringing any value to their life, it's like you're basically doing something.
It's either like for monetary value or it's to destroy the other people's life because their life, they hate their life so much they want other people to feel the pain they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like those are the only two reasons. Because I'm like, ain't no way, bro.
And then for the media, if you are paying attention and actually watching the media, and you are listening to all of this, if you can take into consideration that this might be some sort of extortion vibe or some sort of hate crime or something like that,
right?
You gotta understand, like, why would somebody who doesn't want to be looked at in that light do something so outrageous, like something that crazy, like something out of the norm? Like this isn't something you would wake up thinking about doing, or you know, like you would try to like, yeah, this is something that takes like coordination. Like, this is a plan.
Right, because she had to have planned it from the get-go, bro. Ain't no way you just woke up one day and started taking pictures of dudes, not knowing that what you was gonna do with them at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. How you gonna sneak? Like, cause like if you chilling, right? You chilling, and then somebody take a picture of you without you knowing, bro. Nobody does that with good intention. You feel me? Nobody. I have never had an off-shot picture of somebody when they were trying to be like, doing something good for me.
This was a case of extortion gone wrong.
I swear to God, bro. But
like, bro, half the time when people are messing around doing things, usually somebody has a significant other. If it's not that serious, I mean, like, somebody has something to lose in the situation, especially if you were that comfortable to do what you did.
Exactly, bro.
Most of these people have something to lose. And if you knew these people had something to lose and these people were willing to keep their mouth closed, it's extortion.
Yeah, and it definitely is. Because yeah, it definitely is. Because
people's loved ones against them.
Cause you're like, hey, you either pay me 20 or either pay me 2 bands, or I'm gonna post you on my Instagram, on my Twitch, on my Twitter, so all your family can see that you was fucking with me and I'm a trans. Okay, so then like she probably did this to a lot more people that paid the money. You feel me? And she only exposing the people that didn't pay. I hadn't thought about it like that, but like. That actually makes a whole lot of sense, bro. Because if I'm looking at this title, it says she been exposing rappers too. So imagine, rappers be having money, bro. And rappers they trying to hold. You know what's important to them? Their street credibility, their credibility, and
I'm a rapper myself,
right?
And I understand. I wouldn't get down with no dirty business like that. But if I were ever accidentally caught in some situation like this,
right? You paying the money, huh?
My mouth is.
Shit, you paying that bread. I feel, bro, on my mama, bro. I'll probably pay that money, bro. But man, I'm going to the police right after, bro. Fuck all that extra shit. Yeah. I'm going to the police, nigga. I'm not no snitch, but bitch, I'm a snitch on your ass.
I mean, like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Don't nobody like being like. Don't nobody like feeling.
Yeah.
Vulnerable or like.
You feel me? It's like
they can be touched or like
right.
Like, and you making these people like basically you just put people through a lot of stuff like.
Bruh,
and like.
Yeah, it's like online, like back in the day, they had them online chats, right? Remember they had them online chats? You remember that show? What was it called? To Catch a Predator. Remember that show? To Catch a Predator? Yeah. Where they would like be chatting with people and then like people like it would be grown ass men pretending to be kids or some shit like that, and they'd be talking to kids, right? And lying to them, talking to kids, and then they be meeting up with these kids, and then they get caught by the police because they meeting up with this. This is what this reminds me of. It's like this girl, she's like the grown ass man talking to like kids and lying to them about her age, saying, "Oh, I'm 16. Oh, I'm 15." Whole time she like 28 or 30. That's the vibe because like you lied. You telling people you a girl, you a woman born a woman, but whole time you was born a man. You was lying, bro. It's like it literally should be a fucking crime, bro, to lie like that.
Yeah. My whole thing is, why is it so hard to actually just be who you are?
Right. And then like the progressive people, like the people who's like, oh, we need to fight for right. They're not gonna say nothing about this situation. They're not gonna be like, oh, this is wrong. They need to hold them accountable. If somebody do some shit like this, they have to be held accountable because that's the only way people are gonna learn. Like that you can't get away with shit like this. But everybody taking it as a joke, they laughing, it's whatever, and the dudes are out here suffering. Like they're victims. Those dudes, they're victims, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That they victims. They victims, man.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Because they gonna shed this in the light to where the dudes, it's the dudes' faults,
right?
But they don't even realize they people be so stereotypical and so contradicting and stuff.
Bruh.
This is literally the same thing as like what like when a motherfucker, hold on, I just lost my whole train of thought, man.
It's all good, G. It's all good. But
when like a girl and a boy, they're talking.
Right.
They're doing what they're doing. Woo.
Right.
And somebody doesn't agree with them or how they talk. Like basically, like boom, like
that. It's like you know. I think I know what you're saying. It's like, let's say they do something right, and then the girl says, "Oh, I didn't want to do that thing," and then like it says that she did something, right? Niggas be going to jail for that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
She need to go to jail for that.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like motherfuckers actually like go to jail for doing this to like particular individuals. Like I'm not trying to make it like it's just like one gender or something.
Right.
If it was a male doing this to a female,
right, it'll be a whole different story, bro. Like they'll be locked the fuck up like the same day, bro. Like the news will be dragging them through the mud, you know. Like it'll be on every social media, all the news channels. They like this transgender, blah 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 blah, doing this to women, right? Or if it's this man being lying about his age, going and messing around with all these teenage women, kids. Imagine if that was the story, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the fact that this man did his sex change,
right?
Now he's being perceived as a woman,
right?
And treated as a woman.
So people's making light of the situation. Exactly, bro. Bro, I was reading some of the comments, bro. You know what some of these comments saying? It's like, oh, if a man say he's straight, he probably not straight. He probably sus or gay. I'm like, dude, what? Like, what are you saying? like what? Like, does that even make sense? Some of them are saying they knew that she was a dude. They just wanted to do it and then like lie about it later. But she didn't tell them. So how did they know?
Look, I'll be scrolling down my Facebook feed, Instagram feed, all of my feeds, and stories and stuff.
Word.
And I guarantee you, there's females in there. Actual born and raised females,
right?
That are built like
niggas, right? So how we supposed to know that? Right.
Then there are females out there
on Instagram, especially,
that look more feminist than a regular female.
Bro. When I tell you, bro, I be on dating sites, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I be on dating sites, right? Not dating sites, dating apps, bro. I've been on dating apps, and they have trans women on there. These women, I'm not gonna hold you. If they didn't put they were trans, I'm swiping right every time, bro. If they didn't put they were trans, I'm swiping right every time, because they be looking good as hell, but they trans, bro, and I can't do that. So when I see the trans, like that's how you communicate it.
And you know where the deception comes in, the truth and the like, basically where the white line.
Right. I didn't tell you, so it's not really lying, right?
Look.
Yup. Yeah, that shit crazy.
The clear cut image, and like, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's the simple fact that this man got the money to get the surgeries and do all of this stuff.
Right.
Because the confidence that you done gave yourself,
right,
you feel like you have to say anything because you feel like you got all these parts.
Right.
But that's not, because like you said, you go on these sites and stuff just to figure out like basically just to, like, when you look in, most of them females put it on there.
Right.
Imagine how about like, what if they haven't went through their full sex change? You feel me?
Right.
Because if I haven't went through my full sex change and I lie to somebody, you feel me?
Right.
I'm gonna end up getting
exposed
with that person.
They're gonna find out because when they go to do something like to feel down there, they're gonna feel like the wrong part. So then they're gonna catch you. But like if you switch all your parts, how are we supposed to know? Unless you tell us. You know, because bro, if you hear her voice, bro, even the voice sounds like a girl, bro. Even the voice sounds like a girl. So how you supposed to know? You know? How you supposed to know? The only way to know is by telling. You know? But like they's like, oh, you're not like, if you a real man, you're gonna have sex with a transgender. Okay, that's not my preference. I choose to fuck women that were born women, from birth.
And nothing. If that was a real woman, she would have been. She would have been woman enough to tell me that she was a he in her past life.
Right, and she wouldn't be secretly recording you to expose you later on because you will fuck her, right? Because if you are happy with who you are, why are you using yourself as an exposure thing? Why are you using yourself why are you the reason somebody else is gonna feel down? Somebody should be hyped up to be fucking you, right? Like, somebody should be happy that you, like, if you having sex with somebody and they post you, you should be happy that they posted you, right? Like, this is my girl, if they try to claim you. But if you doing it for, like, if you posted somebody because you want them to feel shitty, like, what kind of shit is that, bro? Like, what does that say about you? Like, that shit's so crazy. But anyways, man, I just thought like this shit was like insane because she talk about all niggas. Like, she made a statement. She's like, man, if I was a nigga, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care like if who I'm fucking. Like, if you, nah, not even that. Why you talking if I was a nigga? You not a nigga, bro. Don't be talking for niggas, bro. Niggas care. What the fuck? Every nigga I know would care to know who they. You feel me?
I say, you know what I say.
Mm-hmm.
If you fuck up as an African American,
yeah,
get your black card revoked. I feel like this person here put his community in such a bad light,
bro.
To be honest,
they need to take her trans card away, bro. You feel me? Bro, she need to get locked up. I don't care, bro. It's not a joke. I think she need to be locked up, bro. No cap, bro. Because that's, first of all, that's sexual abuse. Like, that's assault, right? First it's assault. And then is, the exposition. That's, what did they call it? That sex thing?
Blackmail.
Huh?
Black. I'm pretty sure blackmail is illegal.
Yep, blackmail. Recording somebody against their will, like, against, like, yeah, that's also illegal depending on, like, when you post them, especially if they're private citizens and you record them in a private setting and you post that shit, you could go to jail for that. She need to get locked up, bro. Hell no, bro. That's crazy. Bye, man. I just wanted to talk to you about this shit, bro. I'm gonna highlight you later, but man, tell these people your Instagram or your social medias, man.
Hey, man.
And your music.
Live on Instagram. I don't know why I just got my Snapchat took, you feel me? But it's cool. I got Instagram at KINGRAHIM Live, YouTube at KINGRAHIM Live, you feel me? We make music out here. I had to get on here, show a little love, you feel me? I wish I could be in the video, to be honest, because that's a strong topic you done brought me here for real. Because look, if it was me being me, I promise, just my standards and my lifestyle and how I move and portray myself. It's not like saying like no, I'm not comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with myself. I know what I want. I know who I am. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer people to live on their own timing,
in their truth,
space, and they should be treated with the respect that they deserve. So if somebody does not want to be associated or around what you got going on, they shouldn't have to be. They shouldn't be forced to. I mean, they shouldn't have hate towards you, because I don't have hate towards
anybody.
You feel me?
Right, but you shouldn't force them into activities that they wouldn't willingly do with all the information.
Right. Because I don't, like, in my eyes, I don't want to be associated with that. But I not that I wouldn't work with anybody that's, you know, trans, bisexual, or anything like that. It's just like you're not gonna see me with them.
Type thing.
You feel
right.
Me?
And then, but like they just took the option out of these folks because they literally lied. Like it's so crazy. Mm-hmm. But man, make sure y'all go follow, you know, KINGRAHIM live on all his social media. Man, he got some fire ass songs though, no cap. You feel me? But I'm gonna catch you later, G.
Alright. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Peace. Yeah, you too. But yeah, so like, you know, that was like my friend's take. I hope y'all heard that. But man, that's just crazy to me. It's so insane. But man, I feel like we need to start a petition. I ain't gonna hold you, because we gotta hold these people accountable for actions that they be taking. Okay, we need to be able to hold people accountable, because this not right. It's not right at all. Like if it was you, I'm pretty sure like you would not be okay with this. You know. You have to think about it, and like you have to use different scenarios to try to like understand what's exactly going on here for real. But let's see what else they got going on. I'm probably gonna play a little bit more, and then I'm gonna be gone. Let's see.
Like if I fuck the bitch, but you have to be honest though. You playing with people's lives.
Exactly. She really is playing with people's lives, yo.
These are not important people in my life.
They're not important people in your life, but they're important people in other people's lives. So that don't mean you fuck up their livelihood, their life, because you wanna do some fucked up shit. Like, what does that say about you?
These people that I'm meeting, the niggas I'm meeting in my life, they not my husband, they not my niggas.
They don't have to be your husband or your nigga for you to be honest with them if you're about to fuck them or hang out with them. Like, if you're about to hang out with them, like, you don't gotta tell them you trans. Okay, cool. Don't tell them you trans if you're gonna hang out with them. But if as soon as anything sexual is about to happen, you need to be honest with that. But if you hang out with somebody and you post, like, you sneak a pic on them, like take a pic, that's fucked up. Your intentions weren't good from the get-go. So you should have been honest with them. And then you try to expose them, even if you didn't do nothing with them. You're trying to expose them and make it look like you did something with them. That's fucked up.
I understand, but you gotta be honest. But it's okay though. But my question to you is,
it's not okay. That's the problem.
This is just all about like perspective and like opinion. Like, true, that's real. That's real. That's right. That way, like, yeah, and I understand that perspective. A lot of people would agree with you, yes, but a lot of people are also,
I'm pretty sure like 99.9% of the people are going to agree.
So don't no bitch give a fuck about it. Like, bitches give a fuck about money.
Okay, as a city girl generation, but I don't mean, city girl generation means, you know, they expect niggas, when they say city girls, they expect it to be fucking girls that were born female, right? So if you wasn't born a female, you need to make that shit clear to them, bro. Make that shit clear, so then if they want to be enticed with that city girl activity that you have going on, then at least they have all the information so they can make that choice for themselves. That's the only thing we trying to say. And then if you do end up doing that city girl activities with them, then I'm pretty sure they didn't sign up for you to be exposing them either. Like, to be posting their pictures and shit afterwards. I don't think that's what city girl activities entail.
Well, I'm going to sit here and try to jeopardize me getting paid by telling you some shit that
she went back to me getting paid. So I do think that blackmail shit is on point, because if she told her that she's a man, they probably not gonna do nothing with them. Then she can't get paid because they're not gonna, they ain't gonna be paying for shit because they didn't do nothing with her.
Don't even really matter. Like, if I'm gonna get paid, I'm not. So you feel like you?
Bro, look at this. Just exposing niggas she chilling with. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, man, that's like the whole video. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. It's just crazy, okay? Like, this is insane. Like, this is probably the craziest topic I covered so far. So let me know if y'all like the content. I have my friend on this, KINGRAHIM Live. I'm gonna put his information in the link in the description below. All right. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so y'all can get more content like this. Till next time, it's your boy Issa. Peace.